News coming in from the national capital. Delhi Chief Minister sets the ball rolling. BJP all set to implement another poll promise. Welfare of gig workers scheme to be formulated. The Delhi government forms a committee to formulate the scheme. The Delhi government promised security for gig workers. Rekha government sets the ball rolling for implementation of another poll promise. The schemes for welfare of gig workers is to be formulated by the Delhi government. The Delhi government has formed the committee for formulating and implementing welfare schemes for gig workers in Delhi. The committee will be headed by Sunil K Gupta. Two teams under the committee formed. One will work on IT and portal aspects, and the second will look after coordination with different platforms. My colleague Amit Bhardwaj is joining us with more details. Amit, give us more details on what exactly the scheme entails.
Well, Shetna, in the run-up of the Delhi Assembly polls, the Bharatiya Janata Party had come up with different poll promises, and among these was also one of the very progressive policy promise that was done by the BJP, that if they win, they form the government in the national capital, they'll be bringing social security net for the gig workers, such as the delivery boys and other, executives who are associated with the service sector in the national capital. And the ball has been set rolling for implementation of that particular safety net, social security net for these gig workers, and that is why a committee has been formed by the Delhi government. Now, this committee will look into two aspects of it. Number one, obviously, being the IT portal side of it, preparing the website to enroll these gig workers, so that the government will have data as to how many gig workers are working in the national capital. And obviously, in the later phase, you also issue cards, such as the construction workers in Delhi have their own cards from the government of Delhi. Now, the second aspect is coordinating and formulating a policy that impacts the stakeholders, and that is why the second part of the committee will be speaking to the service sector people as well as the gig worker associations from Delhi, maybe also from the nation, in order to frame a policy that can give a better security to the workers who are actually the backbone of the service sector in Delhi. And this could also be one of the progressive policies that other states could be taking up. So clearly, Chetana, yesterday you had Mahila Samriddhi Yojana that was cleared by the Rekha government in the national capital. It was cleared by the cabinet, and the government has promised that rupees 2,500 financial aid scheme for women in Delhi that will be implemented, and a committee has been already formed for that. On the other side, this is yet another promise of the BJP in the election, which is now being formulated, and this policy will give social security net, maybe like health insurance and other securities for the service sector employees, to be very specific gig workers like delivery boys. Back to you.
Absolutely, Amit. Thank you for bringing us those details. The Delhi government now focusing on the welfare of gig workers, and a scheme will be formulated with the Delhi government forming a committee to formulate the scheme.